My favorite experience with the company in the past year was volunteering at Boulder Crest, a retreat foundation for military and veteran families out in Bluemont, Virginia. On one note, I had never been a waitress in my life before, so serving serving people anything was challenging for me. But on a second note, being able to provide not only the tableware for this event, but a good community of people to come together and support a great cause was beautiful and something I am very thankful to have been a part of.
So my favorite moment from this past year was starting a new position with a new company and being able to gain all kinds of new experiences and meet different people along the way. Everyone has been so incredibly inviting and welcoming, and I've been able to have so many different experiences that have helped me grow. Anywhere from volunteering right out of the gate with Boulder Crest, starting with the CFS team, working on our partnership with Chefscape in Village at Leesburg has been a huge accomplishment for me this year. And I'm looking forward to making 2019 the best year ever it can be for SRS.
So over the past year, I've been able to focus more on restaurant management groups locally and nationally. So it's been exciting to be able to travel and get kind of out in front of them and have more relationship building. Really love going to all the different restaurants that I hadn't been to before and seeing our product on the table, especially when I have a customer with me and they plate flip before I do. That's the best.
Go for it, Richard.
All right, so one of my most memorable experiences from this past year would be to be moving into the training and development role here at Fortessa. It was absolutely great idea to open up this position. I truly love working with people, not just outside of the building, because that's what I do. I'm a speed and development coach, but now I get to do that here at Fortessa. I truly want to see people overcome their challenges and reach their goals. You know, at work, you can get caught into a lot of things with just work tasks and just doing the day-to-day things, but we truly don't sit and have the time to develop and train. This is going to be a great opportunity for me to work with each and every one to make this place a better place. And the only way you can do that is through training. Thank you.
Go for it.
One of my greatest experiences of this past year to me would be actually, it's a bittersweet thing, but it's transitioning into my training and development role. Moving into this role actually is putting me in a position where I can do what I do outside of work, now do it in here as well. Because I'm a speed and conditioning coach at Skyline High School. Now I can train and develop people in the warehouse as well, which is such an amazing passion of mine. I just love the fact that I'm able to work with people and help them overcome their challenges and truly reach their goals. And hopefully with this training department and with the plans we have in place, we're gonna have everyone reach their next level. So it's an awesome opportunity. I'm just thankful to be here and definitely want to thank Fortessa, for Integris Holding for making this happen. Cut. Dang it. I had it till the end. No, I messed up at the end. I messed up at the end.
Do it.
I did. Oh,
One more
man.
time, Richard.
So my favorite experience this year with Fortessa would absolutely have to be going to the Chicago show. We had a beautiful booth, so whoever did that, that was fantastic. I had a chance to meet a lot of reps that I speak with daily, weekly, and so being able to see them face to face and actually build a relationship with them in person was amazing. And it's great to work with a company that not only invests in their customers and the relationships with them, but also in their employees. So thank you.
My most memorable moment last year, drawing chalk outlines, which sounds bad, on a concrete shell that would become the next Cloudterra production studio. And envisioning all of the energy and firings and tableware and design that was going to come through this studio was mesmerizing.
So this past February, I had the opportunity to go to the Ambiente show in Germany. It was a great experience for me. I was able to go there and see a lot of the sales team in action, as well as meet some new salespeople that I hadn't met before and make some great friends. I also got to walk the show with Chad Collins, and that was an amazing experience to see where he gets his inspiration from when developing product. And then I also was able to meet with some of our overseas vendors that I communicate with on a daily basis. And I appreciated the opportunity to be able to go.
Okay, so I've been asked what's the most memorable thing of the last year, and there's been a lot of great things that we worked on and a lot of cool things, but I have to say that if I think about it, it would have to be the Better Than Black Friday sale. I was super impressed with the way everybody in the company came together for the sale. It was amazing the way people in all different departments came downstairs and worked 10, 12 hours and really did a good job. The other thing that I really enjoyed about it was all the interns. If you want to know that your colleagues are great people, then just meet their kids and be impressed with how smart they are and how hard they work and how good they are. And it was really just a great experience to work with those kids and to work with all the people that work tirelessly to make the sale a success. So in essence, if I had to say what the most memorable moments were, it was that. I loved working with the kids. I loved working with all the hardworking colleagues that stepped up. And I think the sale was really successful. I think they had great product. They had great marketing. The people knew the sale was going on. They came in and they loved what we had.
Hi. I have to say that my favorite experience in the past year in the company is my career change going from accounts payable to supply chain. It first started off with an open position in that department, and I was thinking, well, I didn't want to apply for it, but I did, and then I got rejected, and you're thinking, why would that be a favorite experience? Well, they recommended that I would maybe shadow in their department just to see what it's like, and go from there, and I did, and I thought, well, this would be something interesting, but I kind of put it in the back burner of my mind because there was no open positions at the time. And then several months later, Jeff called me into his office and said, well, do you want to try it for a few weeks? And I couldn't say no because I thought, wow, this is an opportunity that I could not pass up. And I thought, well, it's a trial run, just to see how it is, and this is being thrown into the fire. So I went in for about 3 weeks, and I'm one of those that like being in my comfort zone, and after 8 years being in accounts payable, it was a big leap of faith for me. So he asked me, do you want to take the position? And I said yes. So since then, it has been a wonderful experience. And a lot of challenges, but I was also looking at personal growth and just being able to just go for it.
My favorite experience with Forteza was when, at the end of 2017, Hurricane Maria hit the island of Puerto Rico. It was a church in Manassas collecting goods of first need to the island. So I communicate this information to the operations team. Everybody was willing to give donations. We have at the end 4 pallets of merchandise for goods to be sent into the island. Our local carrier, KOL, was able to bring the goods to the church at no cost. I think this was a great experience since we were giving back to the community and including even an island of US.
My favorite experience with the company this past year has definitely been my overall training process. I was given the opportunity to work in our home office for 6 months, where I got to experience different aspects of the company. I worked in SRS. I spent time with our customer solutions team in Winchester. I assisted marketing in photo shoots. I was able to travel to different trade shows across the country, meeting other sales reps. And the highlight of it all is at the very end, I moved to New York City to join our New York sales team.
I'd have to say that my favorite memory from this year, and the one that I'm most proud of, is our opportunity to work with the Property Brothers, Drew and Jonathan Scott, and Neil Lane. Through this, we've been able to bring some new licensing programs to our company that have challenged us, rewarded us, and given us a lot of opportunity to grow. We are working with Drew and Jonathan Scott on their Scott Living Home, which will be exclusive to Kohl's, launching in stores this October. And then Neil Lane by Fortessa, which is Neil Lane. He's the celebrity jeweler. Everybody knows Neil Lane, right? The Bachelor. So we've gotten to bring his vision to life at Bed Bath & Beyond. It's an entire collection that encompasses dinnerware, flatware, glassware. With the Scott Living, we've got to try some entertaining items that we've never done. So it's building a competency for our company in something in a new area where we're able to work with new resources, with new partners. I'm also really proud of us that we've been able to work interconnectedly with different departments. So product development, marketing, packaging, things that are so often important but maybe overlooked. So really kind of expanding and testing ourselves there, from operations support to warehouse support to finance support, all those things that we've done. So it's been a great opportunity for us to bond together, to work together, and to bring something to life that we're all really, really proud of.
So what did I enjoy this last year? For me, this last year has been a really big adventure. I sold my business last year and got hired on here with Fortessa to run Rental Resource Partners. And that has been the amazing challenge for me, learning the new processes, learning the new people, coming into a company that is established. And it's been really a great experience for me coming into the Fortessa family.
So my favorite experience of last year was in July when I was asked to host a tour of the building for the Loudon Leadership Youth Program. We had 52 10th through 12th graders come through the building, and everyone in the building was so collaborative, spoke about each of their functions. Scott had some great welcoming remarks, asked them to define the word vocation. Like deer in the headlights, they had no idea what the words meant. Scott really stressed the fact that you have to find your calling and really follow it, and no matter what, you'll be successful. At the end of the day, the director of the youth program said to me, everywhere we've been today, they've been told not to touch anything. You guys welcomed us and you said, go ahead, feel free, touch everything. And that was really amazing. It was a great experience, which led me to believe that not only are we leading the way with our product, we're leading the way for these entrepreneurs, hopefully one day talented IHI employees.
Nailed it. My best experience of this past year, I would say when the AR manager left for leave. It taught me, it challenged me, it made me realize that I knew more than I thought I did, and it was such a great experience. Now I can feel comfortable, I train others, and it makes me feel more of an important role in my job duties day to day. I have really grown with this company. I love this company. It's taught me so much, and I just want to see more success for me and continued growth. I had an amazing year. Thank you.